today I'm going to show you this BN-LINK irrigation timer which works for a normal faucet. So you can put it in between the faucet and your normal hose which you're using in your garden anyway. So for most installations you don't have to buy anything else. You can use this right away, and this can give you a lot of convenience when it comes to watering. No matter if it's for your lawn, some plants, or filling up your pool, because watering can take so much time. A lot of people just turn it on and then forget, and then they waste a lot of water and also a lot of money. And so this can definitely prevent that, can be a huge helper for you and for your budget. And even though it's very small and easy to use, it still has everything. So we have an automatic schedule possibility. We can tell this timer when it should turn on, for how long and how often. But when it rains already and we don't want to do watering, we have also a rain delay for up to 3 days. Of course, we have to push manually. It doesn't have a rain sensor or so, but that's usually also not the case with professional irrigation installations. And we have also a manual mode. So if you need it right away, you can just push and it will work for a certain time. And so here we have the box with the specifications. So let's open, see what we get. Comes with the small instructions manual, get an additional gasket, and even the batteries. That's pretty amazing and definitely above standard. But of course that means also it's not rechargeable by its own, but of course you can use rechargeable batteries. And so here we have the rotatable top, which you can use to screw directly to the faucet. You can see it has also a filter here inside. What's amazing here is, watch the shape of the filter. It has this cone shape here, which I've never seen before. And that means that if you want to attach it to a faucet which already has some kind of a filter with a cone shape, which I've seen already, then it wouldn't be damaged. That's absolutely amazing. First irrigation timer where I see this huge plus here, because I had it already with a strainer which was flat and then it has been damaged when I've been attaching it. Down here we have the normal thread for the hose, and at the hose we usually have already gasket. If you don't have it, you can use it from here. And so you can open it in the back. Hard to open, but no screws. This is also exactly how I want this. I'm definitely not a big fan of screws on battery compartments, so I really love it how it's solved here. By the way, what we can also see that it has a nice seal here also on the lid of the battery compartment. So it's definitely waterproof, and not only here, of course, the whole device. And so I'm going to show you here how to program it, how to use it. So here we are in the off position and nothing will ever happen. Here's the on position for the programming, but for that we have to set a current time or the clock. Here with the plus and the minus we can set the hours, and you can see we can also long press to change it faster. We have AM, PM here. When we click here we can change the minutes after that. To confirm, we don't press OK, we just switch to the next section here, and that's the start time. For start time we have same thing. We can adjust the hours here, plus and minus, AM, PM, what we need. We hit OK, then we can change the minutes for the start time, and to save it we switch to how long, or just to any other section here on the dial. So here we are in the how long. You can see it's currently to 3 hours 59 minutes, which is the longest run time. So if I increase the hours here, we'll go back to 0. So that's the longest thing, but we can choose anything between 0 or actually 1 minute and 3 hours 59 minutes. To switch between hours and minutes, also the OK button. And then we have to tell the timer how often. Default is every day, but we can increase it. You can see we can tell every other day, every 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. By the way, if we increase after the maximum, so we hit the plus here, goes back to the beginning, which is every hour. You can see that here, that's every hour, every 2 hours, every 3 hours, every 4 hours, and so on, up to 12 hours, and then it switches to days. So in just a minute or two, we have already done the whole programming, so you can see how easy this is. Again, we have the off, where nothing is happening. We have the on, where it's working based on the schedule. And when this is not enough, you can press the manual for a little bit longer, 3 to 5 seconds or so, and then it will start with an automatic 10 minutes timer. But you can also increase or decrease that, you can see. And same thing for the rain delay. When we have it on the on, we press for 3 to 5 seconds on the rain delay. And now we have a rain delay for 24 hours, but we can increase that to 48 hours or 72, which is 3 days. We push again, goes back to 24 hours, or we can long press here to eliminate the rain delay again. And so in the on position, it alternates between the current time and the next watering time, also a very convenient thing. The display, I would say, is easy to read even in bright daylight, but it doesn't have any background illumination. And so I'm doing the installation right here. So I remove my water hose and add the timer. Really easy to screw on. Make sure that it's really tight. Can even turn it to this side so you can see that a little bit better. And then I add the hose again. Make sure that it has a washer. Usually there's one inside, otherwise use the one from the package. And so we screw this on here. Really nice fit. Also here, make sure that it's really tight. And so I'm opening the sprayer nozzle so you can see when water is running. So I put this here so you can see that. And now time to turn on the water here. And hopefully there's no water running, because this timer should block everything because it's not turned on, and everything is really good. You can see there's not one single drop. I have it on, and now I can start, for example, the manual watering with pressing 3 to 5 seconds. You can see that here. I click on OK, and the water is flowing exactly how it should. And so with a long press I can stop it again, and boom, has already stopped. Of course, because of the flexible hose, there's a little bit of water now in the hose, but I can tell you it has stopped immediately here from the timer, exactly how I wanted this. By the way, when I tried it first time, I had a leak here on the hose and everything got wet, and you can see, even though everything is wet, there's absolutely no problem. So definitely waterproof. And so I've been using this BN-LINK timer now for a while with the different functions for different needs, and everything has been working really good, super reliable. And what impressed me actually the most is how accurate the adapters have been built here on the top for this faucet, and here down here for the hose. Absolutely awesome, absolutely perfect. There was never a single drop, and I didn't have to use a Teflon tape or so with some other irrigations. I've been struggling a lot, but with this one here it worked right away, right out of the box. And as you have seen, I've been using this on a very old faucet and there was zero problem, absolutely nothing. And not only here and here, it's perfect. Also the rest of the build quality is really nice, super sturdy, waterproof, easy to use. So really amazing. Maybe the only thing which I have found is that there's no button to instantly start the watering. We have to long press here, and also to stop we have to long press. Probably can also turn this wheel to off or so. Just takes 3 to 5 seconds to start it manually, but other than that, really absolutely nothing to complain, and the price is absolutely amazing. This thing blows me away what we get here for the price. So if you're interested, I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description so you can check it out and order one for you if you like it, and I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below. I'm always happy to talk about these things, and if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.